At this moment, I always think, thank God for real archaeology. It's not a bunch of architects speculating about windows, doors, what have you. It's about Phil and Rakshar putting a hole in the ground and finding the archaeological evidence that's incontrovertible. Down here, at the bottom of this wall, is a huge foundation stone. And what Phil's been saying is, this wall here is resting on that big stone, and this wall here is butted up against this. In other words, none of these stones here are actually joined into this one. What that means is that this comes first on these big stones here, and this comes afterwards. It doesn't have to be a long time afterwards, but we'll see about that. The interesting thing about that is that if we've got dating from this structure here, windows, possibly one of those tombs that are in situ, then effectively say those dates were 12th century, 13th century. That means this must be earlier than that.
Right.
Okay, and that is fantastic because it's archaeological proof.
It is, and it also gives you a really nice stratigraphic sequence, and that's the thing, is you want to have some kind of chronology coming through. So what we have is we have a really nice stepped foundation for this earlier build, and we can clearly see in that wall there's a gap at the bottom, right at the bottom where the foundation is, where we've dug, and it's actually sat on top of this stepped out foundation, which means this is a much later, it's a later add-on to whatever this is. This has obviously been extended. Now whether we'll be able to date that through pottery or architectural features, we'll have to work on that today, but that's a positive result. It's great.
That,
exactly what we wanted.
Is archaeology 1, architecture 0.